Hello students, let's try to start the chapter number 8. Already you have studied the quadrilateral students. So we are going to do the introduction. You have studied many properties of triangle in chapter number 6 and 7, and you know that on joining the three non-collinear point in plane, the figure so obtained is triangle. Now let us mark 4 points and see what we obtained on the joining them in a pair in some order. So here 4 point, this is the lines are forming, then here is triangle, then quadrilateral and quadrilateral. Now that if all the point are collinear in the same line, we obtained a line segment, that is 8.1. You can see this is 8.1. If 3 out of 4 point are collinear, we get a triangle 8 point, and if no 3 points out of 4 are collinear, we obtain a closed figure with 4 sides, see 8.1 and 8.3 and 8. This is the quad. Such a figure formed by joining 4 points in an order is called quadrilateral. In this book, we will consider only quadrilateral of the type given in the 8.1 third, but not as given in 8.1 fourth. So with this type of figure we will talk. We will not talk this type. So a quadrilateral has 4 sides, 4 angle and 4 vertices. So this is the 4 side, 4 angle, 4 vertices. In a quadrilateral, ABCD, AB, BC, CD and DA are the 4 side. ABCD are the 4 vertices and ABCD are the 4 angle formed at the vertices. Now join the opposite vertices A to C and B to D. AC and BD are two diagonals of the quadrilateral ABCD. So this is what is student, AC and BD are the diagonals. Now next point student. In this chapter we will study more about the different type of quadrilateral and their properties, especially those of parallelogram. You may wonder why would we study about the quadrilateral parallelogram. Looks around you and you will find so many objects such which are of the shape of a quadrilateral. The force wall of ceiling, windows of your classroom, the blackboard, each face of the dusters, each page of your books, the top of your study table, etc. Some of these are given below. Okay, so that is blackboard, books and table, they are the quadrilateral. Although most of the objects we see around are of the shape of a special quadrilateral called the rectangle, we shall study more about quadrilateral and especially parallelogram, because a rectangular also a parallelogram and all properties of parallelogram are true for the rectangle as well. Angle sum properties of quadrilateral. Angle sum. Let us now recall the angle sum properties of quadrilateral. The sum of all the angle of quadrilateral is 360. This can be verified by drawing diagonals and dividing the quadrilateral into two triangles. Let ABCD is a quadrilateral, AC is a diagonal. What is the sum of the angle ADC? They are talking ADC. So it will be 360 degree, 180 degree, and CBA 180 degree. So total is coming, that is 360 degree student. Now see, angle DAC BCA angle D is equal to 180, CAB ACB and angle B is equal to 180 degree. Adding 1 and 2, what you are going, DAC CAC ACD angle D, CAB ACB angle B, it is coming 360 degree. DAC CAB is equal to angle A plus angle CD, angle ACD plus angle ACB equal to angle C. Okay, so angle A is equal to DAC or CAB, angle C is equal to ACD and ACB, angle ADBC equal to 360. The sum of all the angles of quadrilateral 3D. Types of quadrilateral. Look at the different quadrilateral given below. This rectangle, square. So what are there? One pair of opposite side of quadrilateral ABCD in 8.51, namely AB and CD are parallel. You know this is called trapezium. One pair of opposite side of quadrilateral ABCD are parallel. Both pair of opposite side of quadrilateral given, recall that is quadrilateral called parallelogram. Both sides are the parallel, that is what parallelogram. Quadrilateral PQRS is in parallelogram. Similarly, all quadrilateral given 3, 4, 5 are parallelogram. So they are, that is 3, 4, 5. They are the parallelogram. In parallelogram, MNRS third, note that one of its angle, namely angle AM, is right angle. What is this? Is a special parallelogram called, that is rectangle. The parallelogram DEFG has all four equal. We know that that is a rhombus. The parallelogram, they are saying parallelogram DEFG has all side equal and we call rhombus. So 8.54, that is called rhombus. Now next one, the parallelogram one angle 90 degree, all side equal, is called square. In quadrilateral ABCD, AD is equal to CD, AB is equal to CB. Two pair of adjacent side are equal. It is not a parallelogram. It is called kite. It is called kite. Note that square, rectangle, rhombus are all parallelogram. A square is a rectangle and also rhombus. A parallelogram is a trapezium. A kite is not a parallelogram. Trapezium is not a parallelogram as only one pair of opposite side is parallel in trapezium, and we require both pair to be a parallelogram. In a parallelogram, rectangle and rhombus is not a square. This is, you can see here, area of the parallelogram dp into AB, and this is less than the area of the rectangle AB. Generally, sweet spokesperson cut burfi in the shape of parallelogram to accommodate more pieces in the same way. See the shape of the burfi before you eat next time. Let us now review some properties of parallelogram learnt in earlier classes. Properties of parallelogram. Cut out the parallelogram from the sheet of the paper and cut it along the diagonal. You obtain two triangles. What can you say about these triangles? Place one triangle over the other. Turn one around if necessary. What do you observe? Observe that the two triangles are congruent to each other. Repeat this activity with some more parallelogram. Each time you will observe that the each diagonal divide the parallelogram into two congruent triangle. Okay, so that is what the, now a diagonal of parallelogram divide it into two congruent angle. This is the first one. Second one, in a parallelogram opposite sides are equal. That also you need to prove. If each pair of opposite sides of quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. If each pair of opposite sides of a quadrilateral is equal, then it is a parallelogram. Next one, in a parallelogram opposite angles are equal. In a quadrilateral, each pair of opposite angle is equal, then it is a parallelogram. The diagonals of parallelogram bisect each other. Next one, if the diagonal of quadrilateral bisect each other, then it is a parallelogram. So that each angle of rectangle is a right angle, that we have to prove. Now we are going for the exercise 8.1.